You've managed to knock a branch with some berries loose from the bush.
Now I can do this so it doesn't kill me.
You retrieve the berries from the loose branch and store them carefully in a pocket of your pack.
Okay. Now that we got everything, let's make a pie. All right.
Oh. Every sense
So, did you get it? Show me. I won't let you in without it. Looking good. Now show it to the head skull over there, and get out of the way fast if you don't want to add rump roast to the barber's menu for the night.
The skulls appear to have stopped flashing their lasers. You pick up the pie. It's been cooked to a delicate golden brown.
Hey, bird legs! Squat!
You feel a sense of menace and the sensation of being watched.
I get it. She hates me, but
Quickly
she is
step out
bum
from
bum,
under the trap.
but
A moment later, you hear the
cursed
voice.
people, and that's why I had to do heroic
Baba
things
Yaga.
to her.
Not very trusting, is he, kids? Good. It's not like I trust him. Floor, quick, make him stick.
You find your shoes stuck to the floor.
Okay.
Spirits of the swamp and mire, aid me in what I desire. Creatures of the mist, beings of the fog, turn this human into a cute hedgehog.
Aw, that's mean. We have your pie.
I have a sudden craving for a tiggly wiggly. Perhaps some hedgehog grog, hedge piggly swiggly, and pig newtons. What's that you say? Elderberry pie. Oh, darn. He was bringing that here, wasn't he? I don't suppose a piggly wiggle can get the pie from his backpack, could he? Particularly if his feet are stuck to the floor. Oh, pity. Spirits of the mist and more, restore this man as he was before. So, now my dining delight, do you have what I asked for? That smells delicious, just the way we like it, fresh from the fire. So, let me think. How should I reward you for such a lovely pie? Well, Kitty, should we just fry him now? Or for an entree, have green spleen casserole with roast leg of man?
Hey, you keep your word, Missy.
Oh, all right. I suppose he did do us a favor. It wouldn't be polite to eat him now. Besides, he may be useful in the future. So what is it that you want as a reward for your
Sorry about that.
lovely pie?
Stupid computer messages. Sorry. She asked us what we want as a reward.
You tell about the gnome and how he wants his humor back.
Humor, is it? You want a sense of humor? I'm not sure the gnome really had a sense of humor, making fun of poor old ogresses. Oh, all right. Take this good humor bar and give it to the gnome. I suppose there is nothing more pathetic than a gnome who can't tell a joke.
You take the good humor bar and put it away.
You've got what you wanted, and I've got what we wanted. Tasty treat, now retreat.
I guess she liked the pie, or you would have taken its place. Be seeing ya.
I hope not. I would rather not. Damn. Excuse me. Man, it's only midday. I guess we can bring the doctor some of that Groo Goo. Fill up our potions or something. Alright, if you really want to fight. I'm gonna do the automatic stuff though. I need my poison potion. Oops.
The only effect is a tingling sensation.
That was a long one.
It is truly a beautiful day for science, is it not, my young friend?
Sure.
The sun has risen right on schedule and will undoubtedly set according to the proper laws of celestial mechanics.
I got you a thing.
That is terrific! This is just what I need for my experiments. As I promised, here is your rehydration solution. If you want to Here you are, one freshly brewed universal poison antidote.
You say goodbye.
Be sure to
I
let...
guess we can only get one free one a day for each.
Should you ever visit Silmaria, I should be most pleased to give you a recommendation into the Academy of Science there. Science needs more adherence with your energy.
Haha, thank you. I only have one. And I have 3 of those. And lots of empty flasks. Nope, we can only get one a day.
Of course, the real...
Dang! Be careful then.
Igor very glad not to still be in grave. You Igor's friend now.
Oh.
Igor not give crypt key to strangers. You not stranger. Igor give crypt key to you.
Thanks.
Oh, reports of Igor's demise greatly exaggerated. Grave accident? Little graveyard humor there. That good one. I like it. Igor carve headstone near grave. Igor fall in grave. Gravestone fall on grave. Igor not get out until you get him out of grave. Igor in grave danger. Little graveyard humor there.
I got it. I did.
Staff been in town long time. Dimitri's grandfather brought staff to town. People say Doctor mad. Doctor not mad. Doctor just crazy. Oh, people not like gypsies. People think gypsies steal things. People think gypsies eat people. People think gypsies not normal like Igor.
Yeah, you're totally normal, baby. Can it work out?
There's only...
Aw, man. Trying to get my squirt on. That's not what I meant to say, but somehow that word came out instead. Trying to get my squat thrust on. What? I say the weirdest shit. Oh my god. I feel like I just have to wait around for a bit.
After some rest, you feel better. After some...
I should tell her we met her husband.
More missing people. Now old Nikolai is gone. What is this town coming to?
Oh yeah, he died and it was my fault, but he's happy now, so...
Tell Olga about what you've been doing in Moldavia.
And be sure and keep me informed. So, you haven't been eaten yet. We'll see how long you last traipsing about everywhere when you should be staying in this nice, safe town. Yeah, my sad departed husband. His name was Boris. Gone 3 years now. He was such a good man.
He's not dead.
You tell Olga that the gatekeeper's name is Boris Stovich and ask if they're related.
Aha! So that's where the so-and-so went. Huh. Tell him he's a rotten no good Nick.
Alright, I'll do that. You have a good day, ma'am.
You take care. Don't want to see your funeral. Oh, they better walk to the cemetery. Yeah, good night, and don't let the bedbugs bite, as my husband used to say.
Let's go call him a no good Nick or whatever she said. Oops, wrong way. And then up.
Welcome again to the gates of the Castle Borgov. I hope that you've been enjoying your visit to Moldavia.
You tell Boris what Olga said about him. He blushes.
Olga was always opinionated. I grew tired of listening to her complain about me all the time.
I would too, I don't blame you.
I am happy to know you are finding your way in Moldavia. I'm sure you will find this a most exciting place to visit.
It sure is. Golly gosh.
My wife has been gone for many years now.
It's a lie.
I do not know if anyone at the castle is named Katrina. Be careful. Good luck.
Oops. Ah! All these buttons, I can't press them. Doop.
Well now, what news do you have for me?
Your husband didn't like you because you were a bitch to him.
You tell Olga that Boris says she complains about him all the time.
Well, if he'd ever been here to get his work done instead of spending all his time carousing at the inn, I wouldn't have had to complain. And you can tell him I said so, huh?
Gosh, you guys are adults. You should just, like, talk to each other. But since I have nothing else better to do today...
Used to say,
I suppose I'll just be your little message bitch.
Welcome again. It is so good to speak with you as always. The woods around here seem almost frightening at times. When you arrive, I know it is only my imagination that makes me nervous.
Nope, definitely scary place.
Tell him that Olga thinks he was too lazy.
Lazy? What was there to do in a shop with no customers? Once the swamp cut off trade here, we had nothing to sell. I had nothing to do there, so just because I would sit at the inn and talk with the other men, she thought I was lazy. All she ever did was sit around and give me orders when I was in the shop. What was the point of dusting if no one came in the shop to notice the dust? Farewell.
you again.
Yeah.
You tell Olga that Boris didn't like being ordered around all the time.
Ah, I wouldn't have had to order him around if he would only have done his work. I just wanted the shop to be neat and clean in case anyone came in. How does he expect me to do all the work around here by myself? Yeah, this was his family's business after all.
As my husband used to say, I don't like my wife, she's a bitch. I wonder if we can get them back together, or just running messages back and forth forever.
When the days are short and the nights grow...
Yeah, whatever. Olga says this.
Tell Boris that Olga is having trouble running the shop without him.
There is much to do to keep the shop straightened up. My family always worked together to keep it going before. If only Olga wouldn't nag me all the time. She and I used to enjoy running the shop when we actually had things to sell. What is the point of even running a shop when there is no business? Goodbye.
Goodbye. He does kind of have a point, and she seems really annoying, so I definitely see his side of the story. Still, you shouldn't just pretend you're dead. Poor old lady.
The general store...
Dude. I'm gonna save really quick.
After some...
Maybe we won't see him till tomorrow, so...
You hear movement. Up. They all turn to stare at you, then go back to talking.
Well, you know, could have been worse.
You unlock. You take a clove of garlic in case you meet an Italian chef somewhere.
Well, never hurts to have one around, just in case of vampires. Oh my god. Again?
Voice from behind the door.
Did I tell you about the time there was this guy walking into an inn with this big necrotor following him? He goes up to the innkeeper and asks for some stew to eat. The innkeeper looks nervously at the necrotor and asks the man what his pet will eat. And the guy replies, anyone he wants. Not bad, eh?
You hand the gnome the good humor bar.
What's this? You trying the old hot pepper bar on me? Hey, I'm the professional, kid. Don't try this at home. Not on a gnome, anyway. Hey, it looks good, though.
He eats the good humor bar.
Not bad. Pretty good, actually. Hey, I feel funny. I mean, really funny. What was that thing?
You tell the gnome about Baba Yaga and the good humor bar.
Thanks, pal. Guess this yuck's on me. This jester just can't thank you too much. You're my hero, Nero. My main man, Stan. I've seen heroes come and go, and you're certainly one of them. So you got by with a pie, aye? My. Always knew the way to Baba's heart was through her stomach. Probably someone she ate. You know what they say about cannibals? Always having a few friends over for dinner.
So he's supposed to be like funny now, right? Just checking. Man.
I am so happy that it reminds me of the time Dimlit the dwarf came across a magic ring in the bazaar in Shapir. He rubbed it, and lo and behold, out comes a genie. I will grant you 3 wishes, said the genie. Well, for my first wish, I want a purse that's always filled with gold, says Dimlit. So shall it be done, said the genie. There before Dimlit appeared a purse. He turned it over, and a pile of gold spilled out on the desert sand. Again and again he turned it over, and more gold covered the ground. Master, you do have 2 more wishes left, said the genie. Oh, that's right, said the dwarf. Well, give me 2 more of these. Let me tell you, I'm every bit as happy as Dimlit was. You know what they say about humor? If you don't got it, you won't get it. And if you don't get it, I'm sure someone will try to explain it at great length. A flying rumor never has any trouble making a landing. I heard that the shopkeeper's husband left her because she was such a scold. She was a person who was quick on the floor. When she wanted his opinion, she gave it to him. Do you know why gnome jokes are so short? So that they won't go over the dwarves' heads. There's no point in telling a dwarf a joke with a double meaning. He won't get either one. Judging from the expression,
Racist.
What you don't know can't hurt you, dwarves are practically invulnerable. Of course, far be it from me to say that all dwarves are just plain dumb. Most are pretty greedy, too. Dwarves get their money the horde way. They won't even spend the time of day. Dwarves don't care how people treat them, as long as they do. Of course, you know what you got when the singing dragon fell into the dwarf line. A flat niner. And on that note, let's change the subject. Well, now that I'm back in the funny business, it's one more show and I'm back on the road. I'm gonna show these yokels that he who laughs last just didn't get it. Some people spread happiness wherever they go. Others, whenever they go. Fortunately, you are the former. If you was the latter, you'd probably have a few rungs missing. Before you blow, Joe, I figure I owe you one. I'm gonna let you in on a secret only we gnomes know. I'm gonna tell you the ultimate joke.
Oh boy, I can't wait.
Don't wince, Vince. This is straight, mate. You tell this one, and whoever hears it is gonna laugh. Really laugh. Can't help help it, can't stop it kind of laugh. Only works once, and should only be used in last resort, sport. It's the last laugh, so to speak. The best jest to the West. Yours for the telling.
The gnome tells you a rather silly joke. You find yourself laughing despite yourself.
See what I mean, Gene? Tell this joke to a big bad dude that's out to do you in, then exit while he's laughing. Use it or lose it. Bye-bye, birdie.
You unlock the door to your room and go in.
We'll listen to his last performance.
After some...
Boop.
So you're back. No, it's your friend. Take a seat. No, take two. They're small. I got a joke just for you, so don't look so sheepish.
The puns. They're real.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and all you others. I'd like to say how glad I am to be here. I'd like to say it. Seriously, folks, staying at the Hotel Mordavia has been like staying at a resort. A last resort. My room is so small, the mice are hunchback. I couldn't even complain about the room service. There wasn't any to complain about. And the innkeeper's wife really went out of her way to make me feel at home. She ignored me completely. I wasn't feeling well, so I went out to visit the local doctor. You know, Dr. Cranium. He's the guy with the 3 pairs of glasses, one for nearsightedness, one for farsightedness, and one to look for the other 2. I said to the doctor, my heart keeps making a strange noise. It keeps going tick, tick, tick. Aha, said Dr. Cranium. We have ways of making you talk. Next, I went to visit the local store. If you don't know what's up, then you haven't seen their prices lately.
I agree.
And the shopkeeper, what a gossip. She suffers from acute indiscretion. I dislike repeating gossip, but what else can you do with it? And boy, oh boy, the monsters in this place. If I ever come face to face with a revenant, I know what steps I'd take. Long ones. What would I do if ever I saw a necrotor? Hope it didn't see me. Actually, folks, I'm up here for a good reason. A jester's ambition is to be healthy, wealthy, and wisecracking. If it weren't for my friend the hero over there, I couldn't make a hyena laugh. So, when you've lost your wit, broken your funny bone, and none of your puns are fun, it helps to have a hero handy. You know, that reminds me very little of the story about the gravedigger who was so bored, he buried himself in his work. You know, I could tell you some more jokes, but you'd only laugh at them. So long and be good. If you can't be good, then be careful.
The gnome takes a deep bow and gets down off the stage. That's funny, you always thought he got down off a duck. Ha! The townspeople explode into spontaneous applause.
Keep smiling. It makes people wonder what you've been up to. So, was that funny, or are you just keeping your mouth shut?
You know, he wasn't such a bad person once you got to know him.
There you go.
Yeah, except for that drooling problem, we'd welcome him in Moldavia if he ever came back.
I still wouldn't let him marry my daughter, though.
That's a good call, I think.
You don't have a daughter.
Well, that might constitute a major obstacle to marrying her.
Gentlemen, I was dangerously close to being amused this evening.
Well, I'll tell you, I had a great time,
Laughed so hard I almost lost my lunch.
That wasn't your line. That's starting to drive me crazy. Match your subtitles. Your text. I don't know.
Now that was an evening of, thank goodness, rare entertainment.
I was okay. I laughed till I stopped.
Telling you guys it was boffo. I even got some of the jokes.
It's good to have my wit about me again. Nothing worse than someone who can't take a joke or one that tries to tell one and can't. Before you helped me, when I told a joke,
looks like the
people
voice
always clapped
actor
their
was
hands.
not available for these
Fortunately, it
lines.
was always over their ear.
What?
Now, whenever I tell a joke, I get carried away. so I'm leaving before they ride me out of town on a nail. A short joke there.
Did you hear the one about the dwarf who is so dumb, he always stops to think and then forgets to start again? Everything that's said to him goes in one ear and out the other. There's nothing there to block traffic. I can tell dwarf jokes all day, mainly because there are none around to stop me. Did you hear the one?
Oops.
In another minute, I'm gonna say my bye-bye and fly. I'm going south for the winter, down where the nights are balmy, and so am I.
It's
Heading for
gross.
Silmaria, land of winter waterland, where there's no snow nor cold wind to blow. Up here, the winter is so cold, even the wind howls about it.
Yeah, we definitely want to go to Samaria eventually as well.
Your voice is lost in the noise of the crowd, and the gnome doesn't seem to have heard you.
Alright, bye, guy.
You unlock it.
Well, it's so long, it's been nice to know you. I like you. I have no taste, but I like you. If you ever make it to Silmaria, look me up. I never forget a friend, especially if he owes me money.
Well, we don't owe you money.
But seeing as how it's me that owes you one, I better get while the going's good. See ya. Don't take any wooden kopecks. So, everyone, I'll leave you with this story. A man runs up to his doctor and says, "Doc, you gotta help me. I keep thinking I'm a goat." The doctor asked, "How long have you had this delusion?" The guy replied, "Ever since I was a kid." Ba-da-boom. That just goes to show you I'm one bad dude. It's been sheer pleasure here, but I'm gonna take it on the lam and just bleed it. Be seeing you.
That was almost too many puns for me to even handle. That was just almost too much.
After some rest, you feel better.
I feel a little bit better now, though, apparently.